pool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit us, living the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make...
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got J.C. Jackson. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Chargers and the Jags, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one in some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big win early.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his second season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. And incomplete to open things up.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back to throw here, Herbert. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to extend their lead. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So that drive of 4 plays. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. Now they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence to throw. Finds the open target, Arnold. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll run with Etienne. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Another tote for Etienne. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 134 yards, and the score, too.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd and 5. Herbert off of play action. Williams brings it in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Herbert now. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
On 2nd and goal. Herbert. The throw for Tony is intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Get the crowd going. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up. They can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack and to stop him short of the first. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, Herbert. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. Touchdown, Chargers! Kadarius Toney with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Justin Hopkins will kick it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Lawrence will throw. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll manage to... It's 2nd down. Give running right is Spiller. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 26. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on first and second down, because that leaves them third and short, third manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Isaiah Spiller with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Lawrence completing it here to Marvin Jones. First catch for the man who led the Jags in catches a year ago, and it's a Jacksonville first down. From midfield now, Lawrence. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. After the sack on 1st down, Lawrence, he'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Chargers ready to take over. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
some of the most unselfish players on any football team? Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On third down, it's Spiller. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Holding offense.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They run the draw here with Robinson. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 31, Lawrence. Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence. Dancing to his left. Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. Laviska Shenault, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert, he's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Slayton going to take it from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Herbert has it knocked free, and the Jags grab it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we have, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And they're down on the scoreboard, sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half, too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit, get in their grill, and then send them back out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his left. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. More from L.A. in a moment. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Etienne up the middle. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3. The Chargers 6-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kenneth Murray. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you hear screen, screen, screen on defense, that's a little bit scary because you know a big play might result.
He was so ready to get to part 2 of the screen, he forgot part 1, couldn't get the ball. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Chargers to take over. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. The drive starts with a give to Spiller. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schwartz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run here with Spiller. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, Spiller. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Isaiah Spiller, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground with Spiller. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Straight ahead, it's Spiller. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came out short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Lawrence will throw. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up big...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. This is caught by Robinson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence. Flushed out right. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And this one too low.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
2nd down and goal. Lawrence. And that throw behind his man. He missed it, incomplete. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. Laviska Shenault, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Justin Herbert looking to pass. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Here we go on 4th. Herbert toward the pylon, caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense.